No, I can't use that.
That's the point.
I'll blur it. It is finally the weekend again, which means I can film something more exciting than me being at work 5 days a week, which is the same thing all day, every day. I mean, this weekend isn't overly exciting. I've got one of my school friends coming over. She's going to hang out with me whilst I hopefully paint this wall. And she's going to go through the yarn that I cleared out of the spare room. I've recently started crocheting, which I tried to get her to do the whole time we lived here. We lived here for 3 years. She did not want to. She said it was too difficult. And now she's like, why didn't you get me to do this before? So she's going to go through those before I take them home at the end of March. And then tomorrow I think is going to be a relatively chill one. We might take Nigel to the dog park so he can burn off some steam. It depends if it rains today and how muddy it gets. This is a nice, like, private enclosed dog park near us. It's got some, like, agility stuff and like a pond that he likes to jump in. Possibly that. And then I guess probably putting this room back together because I'm painting 2 walls in here, I think. One behind our television. Oh, our television. Who am I? 60? Doesn't make sense. Probably putting some more of this room back together and then some more of the spare room back together as well. Right, ready T?
Yeah.
Go! So incredibly tired. It took 10 hours and 3 coats of paint and I'm still not convinced that it's not patchy. My nice chill weekend of like just some casual painting and then just sorting a few bits out is just going to turn into like 2 full days of like a full body workout, which is fantastic. But yeah, I've booked the dog park for Nigel boy tomorrow at about 5:15, I think it is. So that'll be a nice end to the weekend. Trying to haul him, his muddy bum into a bath. Not stressful at all. But yeah, so that'll be nice tomorrow morning. But for now, I was gonna watch some YouTube, but my laptop is dead and the TV is down the back of the bed, out of the way of the painting. So I've got my Kindle and I'm gonna just brush my teeth and start some kind of new sports romance book, I think. We woke up this morning and the walls are a smidge patchy. Like you can see some of the old paint marks, some of it isn't covered properly, and we just don't have enough paint to like go over it again. And as smooth-ish. So we're off to B&Q to grab some more paint and some more, it's like a roller coaster when you get your arm out. Some more dust sheets, and I think we might go to Home Bargains and see if they got some frames for some prints. I'm gonna put some prints up in the bedroom. Yeah, it's not really gone according to plan this weekend. Look at all those chickens. This is the flower vibe that we are going for. The carnations are going to grow in a separate. The carnations are going to grow in a.
Basil.
How happy?
Well, I just searched about 4 pots to find basil. So.
Anyway, back to the matter at hand. The carnations I'm going to grow in like a separate pot. I just love carnations. They're one of my favourite flower. And they're the little purple and white, the blue colour scheme will go in the bedding pots. I like this for the new patio. Do you think that we should get what's this called? A chimney and a barbecue?
There's a chimney just the smaller one.
I don't know.
It's a burner thing.
It's a burner. Try it out. Is it comfy? Does the table feel like a good height when you're sat on the... Could you eat your summer salad off that?
Potentially.
Just a boy in his happy place, looking for the B&Q paint mixing service. Found the last frame like tucked away up here. Woo! What a thrill. The best sweets on the planet. I will fight you for saying you like Chewits more.
Chewits are better.
Fruitella is the best. Proof that Chewits are the worst is that they only have the cola ones.
No, because they're sold
Nobody
out.
wants.
So good that they're sold
Nobody
out.
wants to buy Chewits, so they just stock the cola ones just for the sake of it. What are you showing me?
There's further proof that Chewits are better than Fruitella. Someone has put back some Fruitella and just shoved them in there.
Where?
Next to the Chewits.
Where is the Fruitella? Oh.
Right next to the Chewits, because they've realised there's Chewits and they're going to pick up the Chewits.
Or maybe they've picked up Fruity Blast. They look like Tutti Fruities. Do you remember those? Should we try them? Do you think they're vegetarian?
Probably not.
Have a look.
Oh, they might be like Skittles, aren't they?
Are they vegetarian? No, I'm not super vegetarian.
Oh, well.
Oh. We have gone so overboard. We bought 3 lampshades, about 12 picture frames. What else have we bought? Just so much. Look, we bought that much stuff for the dog.
It's at least 2 things, that's loads.
We've bought 2, we have actually bought 2 things for Nige. We've bought him cheese bones and a ball.
Right, how much you bought for the cats?
You said I wasn't allowed to buy anything for the cat.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Alright, I'm getting something in Sainsbury's. Yeah, so we just need to hit up Wicks and Sainsbury's and then we can head home and hopefully get a coat of paint on. I'm really annoyed I didn't put my washing on the line because this weather is glorious. It is so extremely bright. We were at Wicks and now we're at Screwfix because Jordan went to the wrong place to pick up his order. I just want a nice iced coffee and a sweet treat. I decided to try the new lavender thing at Starbucks because I like lavender. It's quite gay to like lavender, I think. So I've got a white chocolate mocha with oat milk and then lavender syrup, and it's very subtle. And I quite like lavender, so I was prepared for like a punch. But it's nice. It's refreshing. What did you get? What? What did you get? What did you get? Talk to myself. Because I am nosy, I like to know what everyone else has bought once they've been shopping, and me and my cousins send each other hauls every single time we go shopping. So I figured I would just do a haul in this video, and because I took you to the shops, I guess. Let's start with the boring stuff that we actually went out to get, which is the paint to redo the walls in the bedroom that have upset me this weekend. If anyone cares, this is Valspar Classic Internal Walls and Ceilings Matte in Tortoiseshell Specs. It's like one of the ones you give them the ticket for, and then they mix up in B&Q. And then to go along with that, a dust sheet roll, because we screwed up all the dust sheets and put the roll. Oh, have we got enough rollers?
Yeah, there's some rollers there.
Okay. Oh, panic, we've got enough rollers. So that's the boring stuff that we actually went out to get. Also in B&Q, they had an offer on seeds, and Jordan loves our garden and is obsessed with it, and I think he's doing an incredible job of it. And he also likes to grow vegetables and like herbs and stuff. So he picked up, for 50p each, he got oregano, leeks, some basil, chilies, even though don't we have chili seeds already? Or is it different chili?
We have 2 different types of chili, that's a new one.
A new type of chili seed that we don't already have. And curly parsley, Mediterranean herb collection, which is rosemary, chives, marjoram, sage, and thyme. My one creative direction in the garden is the flower beds. I got the carnations that I already showed you before. I'm going to do these in a separate like pot. I just love carnations, they're one of my favourite flowers, and I just like the colours on these. They're like pinks, whites, reds, some orangey ones. I think there's some yellow in there as well, so hopefully that'll look nice in a nice pot. I've gone with, so we've got a white and a purple jasmine in our garden, I think. So I've gone for kind of a similar theme with the seeds. So we've gone sweet rocket, forget-me-nots, lobelia, I don't know how you say that, harebells, and stock. I tried to get different like height levels so it's a little bit more interesting. I'll pop those in and see how they look. The other thing that we got in B&Q is this umbrella tree mix. Our old housemate used to have one of these and it grew massive, but I'm going to try and trim it down. But this did go on the upstairs windowsill. We used to have spider plant up there, but it just used to die off like so quickly, I think because the sunlight was just so direct, and that this says it likes indirect sunlight, but I'm going to keep spinning it and then hopefully it'll be okay, because there's, even though our driveway is like next to our house, there's another house on the other side of the driveway, so it's not like super beaming light, so I would say it's quite indirect. But yeah, this was £7.50, I'm quite happy with that. The next place we went to was Home Bargains, and we went there with the sole intention of buying one photo frame for a print in my office, which we managed to get the last one of, and I only needed one frame, so very happy about this. Whilst we were in there, because I'm doing like a gallery wall on my white wall, and I want like the artwork to be the colour, like the eye-catching part, not the frame. So we just grabbed some more like multi-packs of white frames, 8x10, 4x6 and 5x7. I think these were like between £2.50 and £4 each, they weren't expensive at all. We also did get a bigger frame that's like A3 with mount, but I don't know where that's ended up. I don't think it's in this room. I don't think we put that one in, but that is going in our bedroom, so you'll probably see bits of that anyway. The last thing we got in Home Bargains was this photo frame. I wanted this to go on the bookcase with like a nice picture of us in. Just, my bookcases are like plain white IKEA. I don't think they're from IKEA, I think from Argos. But yeah, basically a really standard looking bookcase. So I was trying to like make them a little bit more interesting with like trinkets as well as books. So a nice picture of us. It ties in with like, the wood in our bedroom. Yeah, we'll see if it actually goes in there. If not, it might not, we shall see. After Home Bargains, we thought, why not? Let's go to B&M. And I think this is probably where we did the most damage. So first up is this lampshade for the spare room / office space. I think it's too grey toned, so I'll have to kind of vibe it out, see what that looks like in there, especially when the new blind arrives, because that's a bit more of a cool tone brown as well. It's like cute. It's like this scalloped flower looking lampshade. I like it. I think it's a bit more interesting than just the plain lampshade that's in there at the minute, but I didn't want anything too out there because of how much colour is on the walls and kind of all of the artwork that will be in there. Then we also picked up some lampshades for the bedroom. So originally we picked up, oh, I thought this had a seed packet attached to it. We picked up both of these to try and see which one we preferred. So this one is, what would you call this? Like woven, like rattan? I don't like the big light. I think the big light is the devil. So the big light doesn't really go on in our bedroom unless Jordan is in there. And then he says that our lampshade at the minute does not, it diffuses the light too much. So we compromised and got something with a little bit more, a few more holes in so the light can kind of disperse through the holes a bit more. And then just in case that wasn't really like the vibe that we wanted to go for, there was this kind of, this is still woven, it's like a similar texture to our bed, big beige one, so the light's got a little bit more room to like seep out, because the one we have at the minute is quite small. But then as we were walking around the shop, Jordan was holding them together kind of like this. How are we doing it? Like this? And I was like, I actually think that I really like how that looks. So we're gonna try and see if Jordan can do some kind of magic to try and tie them together in a electrically safe way, so when our house isn't going to catch on fire, because I think that's quite a nice little statement. Also in B&M, I got this little Lily of the Valley in amber reed diffuser just for my office, and then along the same vein of just like random decorative bits that we got this, I've got my like sweaty handprints on now, amber kind of bottled vase, and then in the Sainsbury's some white tulips in them, which I've obviously cut down and put in nicely. But I really love having fresh flowers in the house, and we only tend to have them in the living room. This vase I think will look nice just sat on the side when we don't have flowers in it, and then also we can keep getting nice white flowers or like complementary colour flowers to go in there and keep the bedroom looking nice and fresh. And then finally in B&M we got Nigel a new ball. He has the blue and orange version of this and he is obsessed with it. He runs around the house squeaking it, it does my nut in. And the last thing that we got in B&M was this triple pack of cheese bones. We got him this once and it lasted him ages and he was obsessed with it and he just would not leave it alone. And then they've now started doing them, they're slightly smaller and in a 3-pack. We don't love giving him the whole thing because it just seems like a waste of money for him to get through it so quickly and probably not very good for him. So yeah, got him a little 3-pack of that so he can just kind of sit and chew on those. And to be fair, it says it's for dogs less than 5 kilos, but that's fine.
It's a treat though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a treat. So yeah, he's got those to enjoy. And then the final place we went to was Sainsbury's, which was significantly less exciting because we didn't really get too much other than some bits for my lunch for work in the week. And obviously, if you treat the dog, you have to treat the cats. So they've got tasty sticks of turkey and lamb, and this is new, tasty sticks of salami. They've never had those before, but they go absolutely feral for these little sticks. Like they will snatch them out of your hand, and they are not snatchy cats. So obviously had to treat the boys as well. And then the last thing is these propagator covers. John hunted high and low for something like this for ages before he put some of the vegetable seeds in. And then we just nip into a random Sainsbury's in Norfolk and they have propagator covers. So how much were these? £3 each? So these were £3 each. Any budding gardeners that might watch this, don't know why you would. So those were put to good use with all of the new seeds that we've bought. I've been told the trays that go with them are about £1.50 each, but we already have trays. So yeah, that is everything that we picked up on our little shopping trip today, on our Super Spend Sunday, because every Sunday we seem to just spend stupid amounts of money. But yeah, now I need to get ready, paint the wall, and then take Nigel to the dog park. I am changed into clothes that need to go in the wash when we get home. Nigel is here. Where are we going, Nigel? We're going to the park. We're going to the park. There's a like enclosed private dog park you can hire out near us. I think it's like £12 for like nearly an hour. And we are obviously running late, but it's going to be good fun. And he's going to be a muddy, smelly mess, aren't you?
Lovely.
Good boy, bring it back. Good boy. Good boy, what's it? Oh, you showing Daddy? Good boy. Sit. Good boy, Daddy is very impressed. Daddy is very impressed. Oh, it's all wet. 3, 2, 1. Come on, Nigel! Come on, Nigel! Come on, Nigel!
We won a kids game.
We want a game for 6-year-olds.
We ended up not painting when we got back. We took Nigel out for a walk and then decided just to spend some time together because it's the weekend and we haven't really seen each other, which sucks. So we played some games, had a drink, and just kind of sorted out some artwork for some of the frames that we've got that we needed to get like printed properly. And now Jordan is sorting out the new light shades, so I will update you on that in a second. But yeah, no painting today, so I will continue this until tomorrow after work and putting the bedroom back together. I just filmed a little intro to Monday and I realised that I was actually just filming out of our bedroom window instead. But that's on being a professional. It's Monday, I'm looking at the most beautiful sunset out of our bedroom window, but the sun setting does mean I'm running out of light to get this room painted today. So I need to get my button gear, I need to get changed, I need to get another coat of paint on these walls before it gets completely dark in here. But I am exhausted. Monday's always the hardest days at work, you know? I totally forgot to film a wall update. So here it is. All done. Put the little thing on the window, like I said, there is me. And we felt we did this wall as well. We're gonna whack some prints on here above the bed. But yeah, it's currently a bit of a state in this room now because I'm bringing back like our cell pile and things. So yes, it won't look nice and put together like I wanted it to in this final shot, but it is what it is, the wall is painted.